Hi everybody, welcome back. This will be episode 78 of our Minecraft series. And, when I say welcome back, I mean welcome back. It's been a while since I've recorded. Probably almost a week now, I think. Anyway, thanks for bearing with me. It's been super cold at my place. The roads have been very icy, so I've been away from my office from where I could record videos. But hopefully now that it's warmed up, it's not so cold, I can come back and do some more of these. So hopefully we'll see some more Minecraft videos here in the future. I'm also going to be probably doing a little bit of Starbound videos. I've been playing a lot of Starbound off camera during these past few days. I also been playing a little bit of Hearthstone, which is that new Blizzard game. But of course, my heart is always going to be in Minecraft. We just saw the refinery. We've just now starting to get a little further in our quest for the energy cells. The oil refinery project has been our latest one, but I also thought that for this video, I should go around the farm to all the places that we've worked on so far and just double check and see where we're at. We've had that break, so it might be good to have a little refresher to see where we're at, what we're doing, what our plans are going to be. So you can see right here down below off camera, I did collect a lot of wheat to make myself some bread. I needed to have some food. And I haven't cooked any steak recently, so this seemed like the easiest thing to do. So our wheat is growing back. But I think we're going to start out over near the workshop once I find Bruno, wherever he's at. And we'll get this episode going. For today, we're doing a review, so meet you over at the workshop. All right, so here we are back at our workshop. I figure this is a good place to start. As I recall, we were working on our electrical wooden conductive and gold conductive pipes, our whole electrical system. At some point, we're going to have to figure out how to power our machines. And our refinery and our power system is a little far away from where our workshop, which is where we do a lot of our working, especially down in the basement. So I'm going to have to think about that for a little bit. But let's go back and revisit all the places we've been so far. And just, like I said, do a little review. And see if maybe that'll inspire us to either add more things on our to-do list or to figure out what we're going to do next. So the first stop, let's check out our mining operation, which has been kind of on hold for a little bit. As you can see, there's our quarry, and down there is the bottom of the mine. It's all mined out. We built a ladder down there, and we've collected a lot of our materials. Now, of course, we have a ton of cobblestone, and I've recently seen, we have 5 diamonds. That's good to know. Some rubies, green sapphire, just regular sapphire, nickelite, and a lot of cool stuff copper and uranium. What was I saying? I've been watching a lot of videos, and I saw a really neat thing where somebody built, I think it's a void pipe or a diamond pipe. Maybe it's a diamond pipe coming off the quarry to filter out the cobblestone that then went into a void pipe that deleted it. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. But anyway, so we've got to remember we've got a ton of materials in here, including some redstone and some lapis. And then, of course, over here we just have a ton of cobblestone. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, that's right. I got to have Bruno sit down. Otherwise, he'll walk into that lava. But I'm going to transfer out some of this cobblestone into that other chest for right now. And then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, here we are at our sugarcane field. We're growing it on the sand, which I think it needs to do. And we're growing it right next to water, which again I think it needs to do. And I've collected a stack and a little less than a half of sugarcane, and all this is important for making books. So at some point we're going to expand our library. I could harvest another round of sugarcane, but I think I'm going to leave it here because it's not grown up 3 high. It's only grown up 2 high. So it's still got a little bit more growth it can do. Let's check our mini farm. And that was over here. Oh, we've got a pig. Eventually we were going to make a pigsty. So we got to remember that that's one thing we want to do. We haven't done a whole lot with chickens. They don't hatch like they do in vanilla Minecraft, or at least not like I recall. And I think if I come in here, close the door, I think these little wooden blocks here, they're facilitating chicken escapes. See, that chicken has escaped. Has he escaped? What's he doing? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to take these little blocks, these little half blocks out. They're not your regular Minecraft block. They're a feed the beast kind of block. But they've been allowing the chickens to kind of clip through the wall, which is not good if I want to, have a bunch of chickens. And I'm running a little low on my chicken supply. Let's see if we can get this egg to hatch, though. Oh, now it's raining. Wonderful. All right, well, I've got an egg. Oh, I've got 2 eggs. Will these hatch into little chickens? I'm going to throw them in the coop. 1. Oh, yeah, hey, we got 1 more chicken. Wait, what? Now we got 4 chickens out of 1 egg? How is that possible? Weird. Hey, I'm not going to complain. That was one heck of an egg. And it looks like they're going to stay inside or underground to keep out of the rain, which I guess is okay. So we leave the chickens. We haven't really done anything with our mini farm here. There's our flax, our melons, our carrots, our potatoes, our pumpkins. Opening up the garden shed. We've got a lot of wheat in here that we can make into even more bread. Oh, excuse me. We got a ton of flax seeds if we ever need string for something. A little bit of raw chicken and mulch. And a couple of bones. And so that's pretty good. That's just how I remember. Oop, excuse me, Bruno. Alright, so let's go off to the next thing. I think that's probably our library. Okay, I got it to stop raining, and we're just nearly up to the library, our enchantment library. And so, coming in here, I'm going to go downstairs and take a look at our newest creation on the Nether portal, one of our creations, and into the spooky dark. And there it is. I haven't really gone back in here since that earlier episode. But hey, why don't we just go in and take a look? And here it is. I need to come back into the Nether for a little bit and maybe get some blaze rods. I need to investigate the Nether fortress and see if there's more supplies and materials I can get out there. It's going to take a while to kind of get there. If I recall, it was a long trip around. I had to go down there because there's a torch down there, and then go over that way, it looks like. But yeah, hey, cool. The Nether portal. Alright, let's go upstairs. Back to the real world. And here we go. Alright, Bruno, don't go in. Come this way, buddy. Alright, so what's in here? Oh, we've got more dirt and more cobblestone and string for some reason. And then, oh, there you are, Bruno. You're upstairs. You made it before me. Here's our enchantment library. We have 13 levels. And I guess we could enchant our ruby pickaxe if we really wanted to. Efficiency 1. Alright, we're now down to 5 levels. And, oh, it's dark. I guess it took more time to get into the Nether than I thought we was going to take. Here's our chest of materials, all the really good stuff. We just have a ton of Nikolite. I'm going to have to look up and see what Nikolite is used for. This is our miscellaneous chest. And we still have in there redstone engine, electric furnace, and the machine block that we kind of goofed up on. We got spruce saplings. I collected more out when we were in the winter biome on my little notice. Oh, I got a potato and a carrot in here for... Oh, I'll take the shears. That's where I put my shears. Oh, and here's down here we have the pump, the multi-iron tank gauge, and the block of steel. And some nether brick. Let's not forget that. And here's all our pipes. This is the pipe chest. We have more gold conductive pipe and wooden conductive pipe. And how do you create how do you create golden conductive pipe again? Golden conductive pipe was just golden transport pipe with redstone. Because we might need a lot more of that if we're going to try to fuel our underground machines, which I actually need to go underground to show you. So here we go. We have a magma crucible, which was an important machine that we made, and a liquid transposer, and we have 525 millibuckets of redstone in there, which is important. And hey, we got 4 steak. I must have left 4 steak in there. This has a bunch of raw ore in it and our nether rack. That seemed necessary somehow. And I could actually pulverize some of that ore, which I ought to do. Iron furnace has no more coal in it. I could put, 4 pieces in. And here's all of our bars: lead, tin, iron, gold, copper, ferrous, silver, invar, and refined iron. And here's an extra Stirling engine. That's where the that other machine by the oil refinery is. So we'll leave this for now. Oh, we still have our rolling machine for making tanks. Big tanks like the oil tank and the fuel tank. All right, let's check out, before we go to bed, let's check out the mill. Because, we left it open. In here we have our squeezer, and I've been putting seeds in here and starting that machine when I've had coal. But I think maybe I should replace this engine with a redstone engine. I've been told, here's our carpenter, which we made, the last thing we made was a treealizer, I think. I've been told that redstone engines will not explode, so maybe I should start taking advantage of a lot more redstone engines. Just turn these guys on and then leave them to do their work. We have a centrifuge and a sawmill. And I am going to put the last of my coal in that sawmill. Is it on? Oh, I guess I don't have a lever for it. I'm going to move this lever and put it right where Bruno is. Oops, sorry, Bruno. I didn't mean to hit you. I just wanted to put the lever where you're standing. There we go. And we're going to saw up the rest of this lime wood, it looks like, once we build up some power. All right, so that's our mill. Let's go to bed, and we will meet back at the oil refinery. So, all right, Bruno, let's go to bed. All right, morning time. And we're going to head over to the refinery, if we can get there without getting blown up by creepers like that one there. Our lawn has been blown up quite a bit in these last few episodes, and we've been repairing it as best we can, and putting in blocks of dirt in places where Endermen have stolen the dirt. Oh, hey, more steak for Bruno. The zombie steak really works good for feeding your pet dog. But yeah, all right, over to the oil refinery. And there it is. There's our oil refinery and our fuel tank. I probably should replace these engines with redstone engines too, just to keep them running all the time. Fuel has definitely become quite the issue. We've got a ton of oil. There's just no reason why we shouldn't be converting it into fuel. Here's our combustion engine, and it is full of fuel. I could get that going. And this is our induction smelter, which needs sand to smelt whatever raw ore we have into bars, which also gives us slag. And I already have 10, so now we have 21. And maybe I should just grab these bars out of there. All right, so this is our refinery. We've been working on this. I think if this is going to be like our power station, maybe I just need to make a ton of gold conductive pipe and power my I'd have to go underground to try to power my my engines in my workshop, which is behind that hill. That could be doable. I don't know how much. Maybe that's a waste of gold and pipe. I don't know. Here we are. We've got this little mini bucket. Hey, we'll put the slag in here. Why not? And we've got some various miscellaneous things in our work shed. What is this? Our refinery work shed. I guess that's what we're calling it. But let's check out the bees. There you can see there's our cherry trees. I've chopped almost all this road down and turned them into cherry trees. And the cherries are completely red, which means that they are ripe. So if I break a leaf, I'm going to get a cherry. Mmm, delicious. In fact, maybe I should eat some steak now that I'm here. I don't know if cherry trees pollinate like regular trees. I haven't seen that. Here we have Imperial drones. We've kind of ramped up all of our bees and turned them into Imperials, which is a good kind of bee, but oh, these were the unweary bees. It's a good bee, but I don't know, maybe I need to do something else. I think I'm going to have to cross-pollinate the cherry tree with a spruce tree, maybe. We've got a few of those since we've been into that winter biome many times, and we've just got a ton of bees in our bee chest. You know, we're going to have to do something with them at some point, but for now, I don't know. I've kind of hit a brick wall with the bees. I don't know what I need to do to move that forward, but we will look at that at some point. Here's our barn, and this was the reason why I pulled out those shears, because I'm going to need to have shears with me. Let's put them on my hot bar, and let's take some of the wool off of these sheep here. So I'm going to shear that guy, and that guy, and this guy, and that guy. And there we go. Oh, it looks like I missed one. And there we go. Excellent. We are saving up wool, and I'll put it in here, our wool chest. And I think I'm going to put the shears in here too. I can make more if I need them. Here we're working on saving up wool to make sails for the windmill that ultimately we're going to build behind the wheat field. There it is. And as I told you, at the beginning of the episode, I harvested a ton of wheat to make all this bread because I was running out of food. It's nice to have a good farm going. And that makes, believe it or not, that makes almost an entire stack of bread. All that wheat there. So I did kind of lucked out, I guess, in that. Here's our cows. I can harvest cows for the leather, which I need for books. But also I get the steak, which is also not bad. And I think we've done it. I think there you have it. That's the entire farm review. We need to work on our windmill. I need to make a pigsty. We have to come back to our bees at some point. And we are still working on making an energy cell. So, like I said, the weather has kind of gotten in my way in real life. I haven't been able to make as many Minecraft videos or work on this even off camera as much as I want to, but we're still working on it. Building a windmill, we've made the portal. We can take that one down. Made the portal to the nether, and I think it's a pretty cool room down there in our enchantment library. We got to make a bee work shed, which is our longest unfinished project. We did make one combustion engine. We could probably make more. And we are... Bruno, you're in the way again. And we are working on a magma crucible, liquid transposer, and we've made an induction smelter. So we've made, most of the machines that we said we were going to. Now we've got to figure out how to hook it all up. So thanks again for watching. Hopefully we'll have more Minecraft videos soon, more Starbound videos, and I think maybe even a Hearthstone. I'll throw in a Hearthstone in there at some point. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope to see you again next time, and we will see you again later. Good luck, and goodbye.